What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So all right, guys, you guys are joining me inside of the Integra. I got an update for you guys. So if you guys have seen this video here, a quick summary about the video. I was trying to troubleshoot and get my RPMs to work. I did get it to work, but not the efficient way. But that is an option for you guys. Granted, disclaimers I'm gonna put out there. For me, I was able, because I have a 2000 Integra, it was able to work for me on the 8 plug because of my wiring schematic. Granted, every chassis is different. For me it was in an 8 plug, for you it might be a different plug or it might be a different pin. So make sure that you follow the proper schematics, or you look at the proper wiring connectors for you to tap if you're having issues where your kswap is not reading the RPMs correctly. So some people said, hey, that did not work for me. Some people said it did, because every chassis is different. So if you have a 2000 Integra and you follow that video and you want to have your RPM working from that portion where the ECU is currently, like the old ECU stock locations at, with the old plugs, then by all means it will work for you. But there is another solution as well, and this is I can only vouch for EG and Integra chassis because it actually did work for me. But make sure to always follow the proper wiring diagram or schematics to help you pinpoint exactly how to do it. So I'm going to show you guys. I mean, it probably won't be too much of explanatory, but I'll show you guys. All right, so if you guys see here, I do have the cover covered, but if you guys follow the old video, I was able to tap to the RPM wiring right there, which is the stock chassis one from the old ECU, and essentially it's already running to the clusters. So by tapping to the E connector, which I'll put it here, somewhere around here, from the conversion harness, I was able to just pass a wire onto that A connector pin. I'm not too sure which one it was, but I was able to get signal. But if you guys have any issues, just follow my old video. It will help you if you want to do it that way. And I was able to get signal to the RPM to work with the kswap. But there's another way. I'll just follow the conversion harness, the E plug. I'm going to illustrate it for you guys a little bit better for you guys to understand on the newer way that I did, for you to help you out. So here we got the E plug. So that's going to be running to the new ECU or the K Pro, and you're going to pretty much follow E26 all the way to this one, which is going to be 301 connector. And then from there, depending on which chassis you have, you're going to tap into the 7 pin, and that's going to allow you to have RPM, ICM, Tach signal to work on your cluster. And then if you're also having any doubts, this C101 connector goes to the engine harness, so that way you guys know. And then these two plugs right here, one's going to be for the I want to say this one right here is probably for the primary or secondary, but one of these two right here will be primary and secondary O2 sensor. This is just a data link connector, so if you want to connect your car, like if you have any check engine lights or anything pop up, you can just put a scanner on it. Like if you're on your way and you find AutoZone or O'Reilly's, you want to get it plugged in, and by all means either that, or you can just whoop up the laptop and connect it. And then this is just the relay for the conversion harness. So that's pretty much in a nutshell. All these little wirings here you see added, it's for the master cylinder signal, the temp, I believe, and some other stuff. Here is the important ones where you're going to have the ELD fuel for the fuel pump, and I forgot the other one, but those are the crucial ones for the swap to actually start. So that's pretty much what's composing of a typical conversion harness, which is pretty much the middleman between the ECU, the engine harness, and the dash connecting. This is something we lack because it's part of the RSX that has it. So yeah, let's continue on to the video. I hope you guys understand a little bit better what I was talking about. The way where you usually connect it to, which is going to be down over here. And let me see if I can get that for you guys. Put the flash on, and I'm gonna do my Spider-Man impersonation here to get it wiggle in here because it's tight. And as you guys can see here, let me see if I can find it. There you go. You have the 302, 301 connectors there. Don't mind the brown one. You're not going to be doing that. It's going to be the gray one. So from your ECU E connector, I mean E plug, you're gonna follow that E connector as I told you, and essentially you're going to I'm gonna put it up here. Yeah, so you're gonna, it's the ICM signal Tach, and you're just pretty much either going to depin and move the pin, or just depin and then just jump the wire. As soon as you do that, the clusters are going to start working. Your RPM is going to start reading the signal from the ECU because now it is connected. So that is a more simpler way. I was also able to do it like that for my miles per hours, and like I said, every chassis is different, but I can only vouch for EG chassis and Integra chassis. So if you follow that, I'm pretty sure it will help you. But also disclaimer, just make sure you follow the proper wiring diagram and connector procedures, and I think you should be fine for it to work. You know, if you guys are curious about how to make your VSS work, if you guys have an automatic PND ECU, make sure to follow my check out my other video. It will help you out as well, because you do have to put more inputs as well. But yeah, that's pretty much is in a nutshell. You will have your RPMs working beautifully, so that's another one for you guys. All right, so closing out the video, I explained a little bit to you guys and show you guys. So I have to make this video last at least 10 minutes, so I got about 4 minutes or so more or less to go. Closing out the video, as you guys see here, if you follow the conversion harness, which is connected on the ECU to the E plug, you're going to find connector 26, which is going to be a blue wire, and that one's going to run all the way to connector 302 underneath the dash, where the conversion harness will connect to that gray plug, not the brown one. Then you're going to find, you see right here, pin 7 on the stock gray plug, and it's going to be the ICM signal, I think Tach signal. Once you do that, you should have a working RPM tachometer or cluster, and it will fix your problem. Granted, I've only been successfully able to do this on Integra and an EG. So just double check if you have an EK or vice versa, what other chassis you might have for it to actually properly work, by looking at the proper schematics or the correct pin out for your plug. But essentially it's all in the conversion harness. As you guys saw, same function will apply as well for the miles per hour if you're running a PND automatic. But yeah, so nonetheless, every chassis is different as well. So if you're opting to run the RPM but keep it like my old video where you just tap it from the existing connectors, like the ECU connectors that are part of the chassis, then by all means just make sure you got the proper schematic to find the correct one. I know even the ED and the Integra, they're all going to be different because of the year, OBD, and all that changes. So I know for some people it worked, and for others it did not work, and it's just because of that. So if you follow that video to the T, it will not probably work for you unless you have the same model or same year as the Integra that I did the video on. But if you guys are just manual and you're doing all this, essentially it should just plug and play and work for you guys, no issues. Now I've seen where it's manual and you're doing it on a 2000 Integra. A lot of times, like Hybrid Racing will ask you on the steps what to exactly do for it to actually work, and I'm guessing it's more of the miles per hour, because I think the RPMs should work right off the bat. Granted, for me, it didn't work as well because I was using a conversion harness meant for, I guess, more for an EG. So, or maybe like an older model Integra, not so much a newer model. So, um, how to make it work. But I know a lot of you guys out there are having that issue, and are even for an EG chassis having that issue. So this is a quick fix, easy tug. It's essentially very OEM like, and a lot of those wires are out of sight, out of mind, and it looks clean as well for you guys. So a little tip for you guys. I hope it helps you guys out. I apologize if I didn't cover everything or left out things, but always make sure to leave a comment down below. I'll try my best to help you out, give you the correct advice, and I know there's tons of you guys out there that love to help each other out and get in the comments and just help each other out, and just write, because a lot of you guys are just a well of knowledge as well. So I'm still learning as I'm going, and I'm just I like to spread my knowledge to everybody, and as well kind of like help with my mistakes or what I've learned with you guys as well, because that's part of the game. And also a lot of you guys out there will need help as well. So this is going to conclude the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and keep coming back for more kswap related content. Catch you guys.